My name is Haldina Boswell. This is my video presentation on how COVID-19 affected me, my family, how we're going to keep on going after this, my goals, and all that lovely stuff. Now, I would definitely say I and my family had a unique experience, but let's start with me. Now, because due to personal reasons, I had to be taken out of public school and enroll in homeschooling, and this was all about a year and a half prior to the events of COVID-19. So I had a taste for what it was like to just be, I guess, on lockdown. It was definitely for the best, and if you had to get to stay home all day long, you definitely felt the highs of that. Like, you were like, woohoo, I get to stay here at home all day long. And after that wore out, it was kind of just the same repeated cycle. And it didn't help too because of the personal reason, which was due to my mental health. It wasn't as good as I saw it, but I digress. So a year and a half of this, then it all happened. COVID-19 happened, the pandemic happened, and I didn't see COVID-19 for what it was. At first, I originally saw it as like, okay, everyone's now staying home, everyone is now masking, and it didn't really hit me as I barely, if not ever, went outside. Look, this being at home due to homeschooling definitely made my excuse of wanting to go outside go even less, and I'm very glad that's something I've gotten out of now. But okay, we're getting off topic. So I didn't see it as, the fact that it's because of COVID-19 everyone was staying. I just saw it as like because of this pandemic everyone was staying. And it didn't hit me until I started to see the news of people having to mask up, people having to stay indoors. And I thought this was good for a while until I started seeing more severe cases and all of that. Now, me and my family were definitely pretty fortunate as my mom has saved up enough money to take us through the pandemic, along with the fact we did not go through like the infamous toilet storage that was talked about on the news and just like online. Speaking of online, due to the fact that's where was my main communication of like peers, that's why I saw it as more as a plus, because more of them had more the opportunity to talk online. I was like, yay, more friends. But like I said, I still kept on seeing like the actual like severities of this. We started taking more precautions to make sure we masked up. Obviously, like sometimes my siblings would double mask, even triple mask, and this even after the masking went down, or like the severity of the mask went down, my youngest sister, she actually kept on masking many months, even years after this, and her, I'd say, awareness of how, I suppose, dirty the world is rose as she grew more sensitive to the world around her. There are certain things she cannot touch, there are certain things she cannot do because she perceives them as dirty. But I would say that's how it affected my family. I would say my youngest had the most, I'd say, drastic change for COVID, and we as a whole, my family as a whole,